Okay, hello everyone, and welcome back to Brown's franchise. A very important week. This one is week 17, week 18 in this episode. We are 10-5 on the year. Now, if we look at the standings, this is why it's an important week. Pittsburgh is 10-5. We are 10-5. So far, the only team in the AFC to actually clinch a playoff spot is the Chargers. Right, I think with a win this week, we make it like we clinch a playoff spot, but we technically still could lose out, right? Because if we lose these final two games, we'll be 10-7, and then the Patriots, let's say every other team like wins essentially, right? The Patriots would be 11-6, Bills and Dolphins would be 10-7, and then Chiefs would be 11-6, and Titans would be 11-6, right? So there's, what is that? 7 other teams vying for a playoff spot at this point. So it's gonna be tight. We have to, I think, win one game and then we're in. If we want to win the North, then I think we would need to either win both games and Pittsburgh loses one, or we win one and Pittsburgh loses both. But if you look at the schedule, right, we play the Ravens, who beat us earlier in the year. Now, it was a road game, so maybe at home it's going to be a bit different. And then we have to play the Bears as well, though that's on the road. And it could be pretty cold up in Chicago, so that could play a factor as well. If we go look at the Steelers then, they have a much easier end of the season. They play the Cardinals at home, and then the Raiders on the road. Now, I'm pretty sure, I know we played the Raiders, right, because that was our game against Fiore, right, and we did beat them, only by a point, but we still beat them. And then we also beat the Cardinals. So, yeah, I don't know what the metrics are behind it. If they lost to one of those teams, but we beat them, I don't know. Anyway, I'm going to have a look at players ready to negotiate. This will probably be the last time we look at it before the end of the season. Now, Dallas Turner has been playing well as of recently, but I don't know if I want to try and re-sign him. We traded for him during the off-season, right, during the draft. He was on the last year of his deal. We needed help off the edge. We traded a couple late-round picks for him. I mean, I might actually just leave it on him, because he started to play better at the end of the year, but I don't know. Rashad White is really a big question mark. I'm not going to offer him anything until after the season, simply because he has played well for us, but he's also 28, so he's going to regress, he's going to get worse. There's not much here to develop. Like, he would maybe be a good starter for another year, maybe 2 at the most. But by that point, like, Mike Ward would be probably the same, if not a higher overall, right? So, yeah, Montez Sweat is probably just going to walk, honestly. Jalen Lane now has interest. Last time we tried to re-sign him, he didn't want to be here, because we're a league favorite for the Super Bowl. Right, okay. Now, he isn't really a receiver for us. He is just a return man. He has played some snaps at receiver for us. I don't think he's actually recorded a stat as a receiver, though. I'd give you 3 years, 5 a year for 15 mil in total. He wants more money. Don't we all, Jalen? Don't we all? Trey Riley, 7 years is probably a bit much. Honestly, I don't know what I was thinking there, but he's more of a developmental corner. So at this point, he'd be 25 next season, which is when the contract would start. I would give you like 4 years, and I'll bump the money up a bit. So that's 3.5 a year. He doesn't want that either. Okay. Bobby Brown. He's 27. He wants 11.5 a year. you don't start anywhere for us. I'm not paying you that. That's ridiculous. Like, that's for... What is a 4th string defensive tackle? No. Zinter and Jones we can more about later. Thrash we can more about later. Wallace. I mean, all these guys... Mason Graham will pick up the 5th year option, but we can't do that yet. All those guys I'm just going to leave till later, honestly. We'll see what the coaches have for us, though, with film room prep.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Critical game this week. What are you seeing in the film? They try and game plan from what I... Okay, this... I'm pretty sure this is the exact same stuff that we had the first time I played the Ravens. Yeah, I remember this. I mean, it worked, I think, for the most part in the last game. Yeah, because we couldn't run the ball against Madueke. And then... Yeah, sure, let's just agree. We'll see. Okay, settle in. We need to talk strategy for this week's matchup. Who is going to get the goal this week, essentially? Identified a way to attack the linebacking group. We're going to want to target them in both the run and passing game. Ben Villa, 6 catches. This, that was the same goal that we had last time as well. Run or pass, punch them all day, just keep me in the game, watch me work. He has had a good season for us. I'm pretty sure he's our leading receiver in terms of yards, I think. At this point, right? Rush for 100 yards and a touchdown. Okay. Execute this plan. We got an easy win on our hands. I mean, these are 2 big games for us, right? We essentially are must-win games. I think we still have a good chance at making it in regardless, but we have to win to actually, you know, secure that. I'll do deep threat for Max McMillan here. He's been playing well. 2nd-year player out of Michigan. He's got 92 catching. I would love to get him like more featured in the offense, but I just don't really know how I can play him above Rashee Rice or Marvin Harrison Jr. because Harrison's played well this year. Rashee Rice has had a bit of a down year, but for the most part, both of them have played really well. I mean, as has McMillan, to be honest. The entire offense under Julius Carr has just gotten a lot better, really. And speaking of, there he is, leading this team out. This is possibly our last home game of the year. Right, if we don't win the division, then there's a more than likely chance that we don't get another home game. Unless we're like the 5 seed and then it goes to the championship game. And, or even if we're the 5 seed and the 6 and 7 seeds win the wildcard games, then we'd get a home game, right? But anyway, let's just focus on this game. Julius Carr, 2,700 yards, 23 touchdowns to 13 interceptions this year. Good numbers, but the numbers we care about is the ones in the left hand of our win column. Anyway, Rachaad White is going to start the game off with a run. Duke to the outside. Rachaad White's gone. Just running away from Kyle Hamilton. Can we get there? 15, 10, 5, touchdown on the very first play. I did not expect that. Maybe the coach was right. Got to the second level. Made one guy miss and we were gone. Duked out Malachi Starks. And Nate Wiggins, really, to be honest. And Rachaad White had enough speed to make it to the end zone. There is Lamar Jackson. 2,700 yards, 12 touchdowns to 11 picks. Ugh. I mean, it wasn't even a great stat line when we last played the Ravens, but I feel like that's a worse stat line than what it was. Like, I don't know. It's going to be a run here to the running back. Going to get 5 yards for Dennis St. Clair. 72 yards in last week's game. It's not going to be a one-play rushing touchdowns for the Ravens. It's going to bring up 2nd and 5. Tight end in motion. And it's going to be another run with St. Clair. Stevenson meets him in the hole, only gets 2 on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 3. See if they run the ball again. Tight end motioning once more. And it's going to be read option this time. Greg Newsom gets leveled on the play. Tie pace. Okay. I tried to hit stick Lamar, but he just broke it somehow, maybe. It's going to be 1st and 10 for the Ravens now. We've got to start running QB contain, I think, as Stevenson makes the tackle and Zay Flowers for 6 yards. But yeah, I feel like every play we're going to have to run QB contain. It's going to be a draw, and Mason Graham shuts it down for a loss of 3. The running back kind of just ran straight into him. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. Make sure to QB contain. We don't want Lamar getting out of the pocket. And he's going to go to Zay Flowers, who will get the 1st down. Tarek Stevenson allows another catch, as he has been doing all year. It's going to be a run with Lamar, and he's only going to get a yard. Good plays from the defense. Able to make it 2nd and 9. 3rd and 7 now after a 2-yard run for the Ravens. Oh no, Lamar's looking to scramble. I noticed it too late, tried to change direction with Trip Burke, but Lamar was just Lamar, you know? Not much more to say than that. Extra point is good, and we got a tie ball game. McMillan, absolutely perfect throw from Julius Carr there. They sent a blitz off the left side. We're able to get McMillan just in between the safety and the linebacker. It's going to be 1st and 10 from midfield now. Dylan Sampson's going to get the give. He'll get 4 yards. Bring up 2nd and 6. I actually might let this run to the 2nd quarter. Rashad White is still not in the game. He was out for a couple of plays at the start of that drive. Guess he's still tired from that run. It was an impressive run, but it's been like 10 minutes maybe since that play. Not of like real time, but you know, you'd assume. Anyway, let's move on. So it's 3rd and 6 now after what was a run for no gain. Can we get this to Ben Villa? That looked like he got the feet down. He made the catch. It really looked like he got the feet down there. I mean, a good throw from Carr, put it in a spot where Hamilton couldn't make a play on the ball. Villa catches it. I think he gets 2 down. That right one touches there. Left one touches there. Does he survive the ground? He does. That's a catch. I'm throwing the challenge flag. That's a catch.
Previous play is under review.
He got 2 feet down. He survived the ground. Unless that right foot never touched the ground, but it really looks like it did. The left one definitely did. Are you serious? They're seriously going to call that a no catch. How on earth is that not a catch? He catches the ball. He survives the ground, right? That is good. You're really telling me that he doesn't get 2 feet down here? You're insane. Are they really saying that that right foot never touches the ground? Because the left one does there. You can see it on the ground. That's insane. That's a ridiculous call. I mean, 59 yard. We should be able to hit this with Barrett. He's got quite a big leg on him. Oh, no. It had the distance, but I held the button down for too long. And it's wide right. Ravens will get the ball at midfield now. Right, okay. I don't know what happened there. But there was no one on Mark Andrews. I mean, they're already in field goal range now. It's going to be a dump down to St. Clair. Stevenson, big hit, will end up losing a yard on the play. Oh, no. Right. I mean, I'll tell you what happened there. So, I was using Schlesinger, and Emerson, number 1 here in the slot, is on a blitz. So, he blitzed down, as he's supposed to do. So, I went to the right to cover Bateman. Now, my thought was, because I saw Mark Andrews here coming underneath, my thought was I would go cover Andrews, Trip Burke would drop back, and at least if that didn't happen, then Ty Pace, who has no one to cover over here, would drift to the right here and be able to make a play on Bateman, but he, I guess, reacted too late, and it's a touchdown for the Ravens. This is not the start we need. Is Lane injured? Oh, Jamari Lane's injured. That's not great. Our star returner. Essentially what he is. Right, he's injured. I mean, we have Brashard Smith and I think Kai McKinney is the next man on the depth chart in terms of like kick returning. But anyway, incompletion on first down. Bring up 2nd and 10. We'll see if we can get a screen running. And it will work very well. Mike Ward to the open field. Stiff arming a defender, but he's still taken down. Mike Ward to the other side of 50 at the 32. Huge play on the screenplay there. And we'll see if we can't hit them off of play action here after what is essentially a run play. Right, a screen is basically just a run, like an outside run. We'll get 9 yards in the play, checking it down to Dylan Sampson there. The fact that Rashad White still isn't in the game is a little worrying, but we'll just make do for now. Scramble with Carr, gets about 8 yards, I think that was. 1st and 10 from the 13 now. McMillan makes the catch and gets the touchdown. Malachi Starks just overcommitted and didn't read the throw well. The throw was a little bit to the left of him. And McMillan makes the catch, gets the touchdown. Tie ball game again. Okay, so this isn't going very well. I'm going to call a timeout. The Ravens, we're inside of 2 minutes now. The Ravens are kind of just methodically moving the ball down the field. And it's not great, especially because they get the ball to start the second half. And it's going to be a screen play. There's a flag on the play. Jeffrey Bassett. Illegal contact. Oh, you gotta be kidding. Oh, it's going to be 1st and 10 from the 24. I think we might just need to start blitzing Lamar. Right, if we can get to him quickly, then maybe we have a chance to stop him. It's going to be a run, though, to St. Clair. Only going to get a yard. Ravens are going to call timeout. It's going to bring up 2nd and 9. Lamar looking to run. Schlesinger. Oh, I tried to go for the big hit. Call a timeout. It's going to be 3rd and well. We might have to start putting a spy on the field, to be honest. It's going to be play action. And it's going to be a dump down to St. Clair, and he's going to get the 1st down. Timeout Ravens. We don't have any more timeouts. So if they want to waste all this clock, they can, really. 1st and goal from the 3. Get to Lamar. Never mind. Able to make the throw over the middle of the field. And he's going to be caught by the receiver, LeJohntay Wester, for the touchdown. Ravens going to be up by 7. We'll have maybe 35-ish seconds on the clock to try and do something. But we have no timeouts, so that's going to make it a bit tougher. Malachi Starks with the pick. I just thought we could fit that into Marvin Harrison. We're trying to do anything. And, I mean, now the Ravens might have a chance to get extra points. After that, 15 seconds, they have a timeout. They have a chance to make it in field goal range. No, they don't. Mason Graham with a huge sack on Lamar there. Ravens did call a timeout. And try Hail Mary, maybe? I don't know what their plan is here. As Mike Hall is going to get there now. Just immediately got through the guard. Lamar couldn't go anywhere. That's going to bring up 3rd and 25. And that will more than likely be the end of the first half. And it is. 2 back-to-back sacks to end the half. I mean, if we can continue that in the next half, that'll be great. But here is the halftime report. Show me a Steelers loss.
It is week 17.
Steelers game is what we care about the most.
Coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our trip around the NFL
this game, I mean, I guess it could matter, right? The Bills have a chance to still make the playoffs.
And this is the Saints quarterback.
They're 8-8. Rookie J.C. McKenzie, who's wearing number 0.
All year, off he goes. From there,
this game does not matter.
to Cincinnati, checking in on the Bengals as they host the Denver Broncos.
Oof.
And this
Cannot see a thing.
Knicks. He's got a couple of
Are you sure you can't see anything?
first half, including
Oh,
this
there's a better view.
The Broncos have the lead in a game where both teams come in on a winning streak, so something's got to give.
I mean, this game doesn't really matter either.
We go to Houston, it's the Texans hosting.
We need to see the Steelers game. That's the game that matters.
He's going to take this one in, 7 yards on the rushing touchdown. The Jags on top in this one at halftime. With that, let's give you a look here at
So we don't even
playoff picture.
We don't even see the
Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been
the other
able to
Steelers
move
game.
Effectively, it might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we send you back out to the broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Okay, I need defense to come up big here. 1st and 10 from the 35 for the Ravens on their first drive of the half. Only 2 yards and a fullback dive. I feel like I've seen them run that play a lot. Like, more than you would typically think. 2nd and 8. Tight end motion's over. It's going to be play action. It's going to be a dump down at 2 St. Clair. Tie pace, good tackle, no gain. Jackson looking to run, and he's got it. JT Mays tries to lay a big hit to force a fumble, but that doesn't work. Lamar has got the first down at the 43. We probably do need to start putting a spy on there, like on the field. But then, you know, that takes someone away from coverage. As my call almost got to Lamar there, but he's able to get the throw out. How do we do that? Is there like a... I don't know if there's like a specific area that you can like plays with a spy in it, right? I think, I don't know, 2nd and 2. It's going to be play action again, and it's going to be thrown over the head of Schlesinger. First down for Zay Flowers. Oh no. Well, unless, no. Okay, yep. It was read option, we sent a blitz, and, I mean, Lamar just... There was no one on that right side, right? So, hey, yep, okay. This is not going well. Okay, here's our first drive. Rashad White is finally back in the game after basically 2 quarters off. Right, he had 1 play on the... There he is. 2 rushes for 83 yards. He had that 1 run. He looks hurt on that replay there. So he's still in. Yeah, he had that 1 run to start the game. And then he just sat out for the rest of it. As Max McMillan cuts it to the outside, Max McMillan could be gone. Trying to beat the DBs, and he will get there. We got Max McMillan on what was really kind of just like a whip route to the inside. Able to get it to him underneath. He put his foot in the ground and was gone. He has good speed, right? He's like 230, but he's got like 93 or 4 speed. That makes it a 1-score game again. He seemed to be able to score quickly, but the thing that really needs to happen is we need to stop the Ravens on offense. And the way to do that is we have to stop Lamar Jackson. He is single-handedly winning this game for the Ravens. I think he already has about like 100 rushing yards. I think he has 2 rushing touchdowns already. We need to stop Lamar. Screen! Get out there! Greg Newsom fucking overran it. Oh, I was going to be first. Oh. Now I can't talk great. First down for the Ravens. We have started running spies out here, right? Schlesinger's spying Lamar, but it's going to be a run, and St. Clair's got to the 2nd level. He's going to break a tackle as well. Stevenson do something to save a touchdown, and okay. Touchdown for the Ravens. Tyreek Stevenson is probably not on the team at this point next year. Greg Newsom maybe as well, honestly. Ty Pace tried to bring St. Clair down, but, I mean, he just broke the tackle. And then Stevenson with yet another mistake. Okay, so I benched Stevenson. Is too much reliability at this point. Kai McKinney is going to step into that role. Martin Emerson and then Trey Riley, the 2nd-year player, are going to come in. And then Emerson's going to be starting in the slot for us. And then Trey Riley behind him. Yeah, it's been so many games this year where Tyreek Stevenson just constantly allows... Whether it's big plays, catches, can't wrap up on a tackle. He's too much of a liability. He's really starting purely because we traded Denzel Ward for picks. Right, so... Yeah, he's done. For this game, maybe for the rest of the year, honestly. Do we have that? Marvin Harrison with a huge catch over the middle of the field. Oh, I thought he was going to keep going there. Really play-action shot play there. Marvin Harrison beat his man off the line, right? Nate Wiggins. A really good throw from Carl. I honestly thought Hamilton was going to get back in the play, but luckily he did not. But that gives us a 1st and 10 from across the 50 at the 31 now. Can we... I don't hate the idea of dagger here, because it kind of looks like a blitz. We'll end up getting that to Rashee Rice. He's got a first down at the 8. I mean, that play was pretty simple. Read the safety. The safety took Harrison, so we just had to get the ball behind Roquan Smith, and we managed to do that. First and goal from the 8 now. Mike Ward will lose 2 yards. Outside of that first run of the game, we haven't actually been able to do much. But that's the end of the third quarter. We're down by 14. We just score here, stop them on defense, and then score again, essentially, is the game plan. Harold Fannin makes the catch, gets 4 yards in the play. It'll bring up third and goal from the 6. This is definitely 4-down territory. Let's get it out to Harris. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. I tried to get it to Harrison. It was underthrown. Carr's able to save the pick 6. But Nate Wiggins with the takeaway. Oh. And, I mean, really that puts the Ravens in a great spot to win this game. It's going to be read option with Lamar. Good play from Sidney Brown. I got really worried that he was honestly going to break that for a touchdown. Oh, we need to keep running QB contain. We cannot allow Lamar to get... I mean, but even if he can't get out on the left or right, he still can then just go... Okay. Go straight up the middle and still get yards. Catch is made there. It'll be 3rd and 6 for the Ravens. 413 yards for them today. As Lamar is doing something. Yeah, we just haven't been able to really stop them. I'm going to put a spy out there, though. Still run contain. Pass commit. Schwarzenegger spying. Going to be over the middle to Zay Flowers, and the catch is made. McKinney was stride for stride with him, but just a good throw from Lamar. It's going to be first down at 39. Going to continue to run with a spy. It's going to be an RPO. Greg Newsome, good play considering. He was playing off coverage. It was an RPO, only allowed 2 yards. It's going to be play action. We tried to get there with Lamar. He ended up throwing, but it was batted down at the line, maybe? I don't know. Going to bring up 3rd and 8. Going deep. And it's going to be picked off by Sidney Brown. Huge play there from the defense. He went deep for 83 there. I can't remember what his name was. And, I mean, it was 2-on-1. Ty Pace was there. Sidney Brown was there. Brown ends up coming away with the interception. It really more looked like Brown was the intended receiver on that play. Yeah, overthrew Wester. Sidney Brown made the pick. Now, we have 3 timeouts. And we have got to get a touchdown as Matabike is able to get to Carr. We got to get 1 touchdown, get the ball back, get another touchdown. Easier said than done. That's fucking... I don't know what I'm even doing there. Jaya makes the pick. I don't even know what my thought process was there. I mean, I started rolling out of the pocket for no reason. There was no pressure. I just thought there was for some reason. I go to roll out, but then I see Mike Green right in front of Carr. And I look up, Rashee Rice was right there. I just hit the button. Threw it straight to Jair Alexander. I mean, at this point, we really don't deserve to win the game. But, that doesn't make the loss any easier. It's going to be a pitch out to St. Clair, and, he's got the edge. Ty Pace trying to save a touchdown. He can't get there. McKinney does. It's going to be first and goal from the 1 now. Honestly, just run commit up the middle. If it's not, it's not. It is, but it's still going to work. Fullback Pearson gets the touchdown, and I mean, that's going to be the game. Unless we can, like, score immediately and then score again immediately, we'd need a touchdown, an onside kick, and we'd have to stop them on defense or a second onside kick. So it doesn't look great. They've doubled our scoreline. We're going to start off with a screenplay. Get it out to White. He's going to get 4 yards in the play. We've got to go hurry up at this point, or not. I held down triangle. Guess it just didn't register or work or something. I don't know. We'll just take the yards with Ben Villa. He's going to make the catch, bring up 3rd and 3. We'll go into the hurry up. See if this shot play can work again. I mean, this is just stupid. Okay, incomplete, good. That was just a ridiculous play. I don't know why I threw that. Probably should have just tried to run. This is 4th and 3. This is basically for the game. Right, if we don't get this, we don't have a chance. Although, there's only Jair on that right side. No one is playing close to McMillan. And he's going to make the catch and the first down. He'll get out of bounds. I mean, if we don't look at the picks for Carr, it's been a great day. Thing is, I don't even think... I mean, the one for Nate Wiggins was maybe on Carr, right, in terms of it was just underthrown. The other two were just... I mean, one was like a shot play. As we'll try another shot play here, why not? Max McMillan over the top. Oh, I thought he came down with that for a second. Yeah, one was a shot play, deep, picked up by Malachi Starks to end the first half. That one I'm not mad about. Didn't result in points for the Ravens, so it's fine. McMillan can't hold on, though. Roquan Smith able to make a play. But the other one to Jair, that was a dumb interception. I mean, that one was my fault, and it was a dumb one at that. As we're going to have to go hurry up. We need our timeouts, so we can't call one here. 4th and 7. Just step up with Carr. He's going to get brought down. We ran full verts. There was nowhere to go. Ravens going to bring Carr down for the sack, and that's going to be the game. I mean, technically it's not over, right? Because there is still, you know, time in the game. We have 3 timeouts. We'll call them, you know. There still could be a chance. Right, if we, I don't know, get it. Okay, they're throwing the ball. As Lamar's just going to go underneath. Emerson with a good play, actually. 3rd and 13. I mean, with them throwing here, is there a chance? I don't know. Sidney Brown, good tackle. We'll call timeout. 4th and 6. They're going to try and go for a field goal. I mean, if they get a field goal, the game's definitely over. Oh, but they won't. Trey Riley, huge block. Can we return this? Almost. Trey Riley comes in on special teams now. I mean, huge play. Absolutely huge play. I mean, it might not even end up mattering, but still a huge play for us. Trey Riley probably needs to play more, I think. Which he probably will. I'm probably going to keep Stevenson off the field in the next game. So, I don't know. McMillan with a good catch. Everyone's set. Rashee Rice on the sideline. Can we get that? Too far. 2nd and 10 from the 43. Try running a screen play here. It might work. Get it out to Rashad White. Duke away from Jair. Brings up 3rd and 1. I mean, I don't really love any of these plays. We'll We've wasted a lot of time anyway. This play has worked very well for us in the past, but we can't even get the throw off. 4th and 1. Now, if we don't get anything here, the game definitely is over. Get it to Ben Villa. Diving, couldn't make the catch. The Ravens are going to win. They we kind of knew they were like 5 minutes ago, but now they definitely are. So we'll drop to 10 and 6. Now we have the Bears on the road next game. I don't know if the Steelers won. If the Steelers have won, they've clinched the division. Right, because, I mean, we had the same record going into this week. And the Steelers had the tiebreaker, so... I mean, even if if the Steelers won, they've won the division. Because even if they lose next week and we win this next week, we would still be tied for record and they would still have the tiebreaker. So, we have to hope that they haven't won. But I don't know. A couple of players with upgrade points after the game, though. Julius Carr, I need his deep accuracy to be better, so I'll do strong arm again. See if that does anything. +2 to deep. Okay. So both that and medium are at 90 now. Mason Graham. I mean, he's already got 91 block shed. I think I might do Speed Rusher. That's the lowest one. We'll do that. He is very good for us. +2 to block shed, +1 to finesse moves, and +1 to power, +2 to power moves rather. He's playing up to 99 block shed. Right, Marvin Harrison. I think we just try and make him kind of that guy who can catch everything. You know, that's kind of what you hope for his style of receiver, I guess, in a way, but I don't want to talk to the media. Let's just sim to next week. Now, do the Steelers win? If the Steelers have won, then there's no chance for the division. They won. Okay. So, we have clinched a playoff spot, though. We are 10 and 6. So, yeah, we have clinched the playoffs. The Chargers have clinched their division. I mean, the Steelers could actually still get the 1 seed, maybe, if the Chargers lose. We have no shot for the 1 seed. And then in the AFC South, the Jags could still win it. And then, I mean, it's really 3 teams in the East, right? Dolphins, Patriots, and Bills. The playoff picture, as of right now, has the Chargers as the 1, Steelers as the 2, Patriots as the 7, Titans at 3, Chiefs at 6, and then Dolphins at 4, and then us at 5. So that's... So we've actually clinched... So it doesn't really matter if we win this game or not. I mean, I guess it would in terms of like seeding, because say if we lose but the Chiefs and the Patriots win, then we would be the 7 seed. But we are in regardless. Okay, we're here at Soldier Field. Final game of the regular season. Against the Chicago Bears. 10 and 6. We need to win if we want any chance. I mean, no, but the thing is, I mean, if the Steelers had clinched the division, though, it would have said, maybe if they lose to the Raiders, then there's a chance that we could still get it because we beat the Raiders. Is that how it works? I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know, but Bears are going to start with the ball first. DJ Moore was on the kick return, right. Here comes Caleb Williams, 3,000 yards in the season, 22 touchdowns to 6 interceptions. Hopefully we can give the Bears another loss on the year. Okay, right. Taking a deep shot straight away for Luther Burden. Essentially threw it straight at Ty Pace. Greg Newsome was able to make a play on the ball. Now, I did forget to change the depth chart up before doing jumping into the game, so I will do that to make sure Stevenson is not in the starting lineup, and then we'll keep going. It's going to be play action. Mason Graham's going to get there. It's going to be a fumble up into the air, recovered by a lineman, but still a tackle for loss. Okay, right. I mean, that's still a TFL in a sense. Brings up 3rd and 16. Mason Graham just got through immediately on that last play. There's going to be a check down to Luther Burden, and I don't know what Trip Burke was doing, but he kind of just ran away from him. Able to stop him before the first down, but the the Bears are still going to go for it. 4th and 1. It's going to be a run, and it's going to be stuffed by Jeffrey Basser. Huge play there. Huge play. They got close. They got really close. I thought it was going to be QB sneak with Caleb Williams, to be honest. As here's Julio's car, his stats just didn't want to show up. They came up and then they disappeared. But let's start this game off with a score. We're already, close to field goal range. As Rashad White bouncing off of tacklers. Going to get 9 yards in the play. He had an interesting game last week. He had a 1-play touchdown. And then he maybe played another 5 snaps the entire rest of the game. It was definitely odd. We'll just take the check down to Harold Fannin. Get the first down. Just got to take what the defense gives us. Don't try and force it. I think that's what happened during that Ravens game, and evidently, oh no, Rashad White has fumbled again. I think that's his 4th fumble on the year. I was just saying, take what the defense gives you, and they gave us a fumble. I don't know if that phrasing works. As Mason Graham's going to get there. That's 2 sacks already, and it hasn't even been 3 minutes in the game. Mason Graham is having a huge day. Brings up 2nd and 19. Going to go deep again. Good play there from Greg Newsome once more. Williams keeps wanting to go to Luther Burden, but it's not working. 3rd and 19 now. Going wide splits. And Williams is going to throw it away. Almost got brought down by Mason Graham again. But that'll bring up 4th and 19. We'll get the ball back. Oh, Rashad White with a first down and more. Gets 11 on the play. I'm honestly very cautious about running the ball with him at this point because I'm scared he's going to fumble again. He's had so many fumbles this year already that it's starting to become a very big problem. Like 1 or 2, it's unfortunate, but it can happen. As Ben Villa, to the outside, trying to stiff arm the defender, but is still going to get brought down. 1 or 2, it's, you don't want it to happen, but it can. Although he's got 4 or 5 on the year at this point, so it is worrying. We're running fullback dive here, straight at that superstar, Brian Brzee. Brian Brzee is a superstar. We are talking about the same Brian Brzee, right? As Eric Franklin is just going to power his way all the way down to the 1-yard line. Huge play there from the second-year man out of Washington State, I believe it is. Bring up 1st and goal from the 1. And Rashad White is going to walk in for the touchdown. He had the fumble on the last drive, but luckily defense came up big. Force a 3 and out, and he gets the touchdown there. Up 7-0. Oh, Mason Graham's going to get another one. Mason Graham with a 3rd sack on a play-action play for the Bears. It's not even the 2nd quarter yet. Mason Graham is single-handedly giving Caleb Williams hell. We'll see if the Bears even run a play here before the 2nd quarter. 2nd and 19. They will snap it. And Williams is going to go down again. This time, it is Mike Hall, another defensive tackle. But not Mason Graham. It's 3rd and 25. We are going to send a blitz at the Bears. It's going to go, just going to go underneath to Luther Burden. Going to get 5 yards, but that's not going to be enough. JT Mays able to make a good tackle. That's going to force another 3 and out for the Bears. I mean, sacks are drive killers, and when you can get 2 back-to-back, you know, I mean, the drive's essentially done. Well, I was just talking about how sacks can be drive killers, and there's one. Let's go with this play. 3rd and 16. Ben Villa was coming wide open. It was man coverage. He made the cut. Oh, was it? Maybe it was match coverage then. He made the cut on his route, and then he was going to be wide open over the middle of the field. But we got hit before we could make the throw, and going to have to punt down to the 23. Let's hope the defense can continue doing what they're doing. Maybe. Okay, Caleb Williams is going to run. He's going to end up getting a 1st down. That's the thing. Williams is athletic, so we have to watch out for that, but he hasn't really tried to run today. Going to be play action. Going to be dumped to the flat and out of bounds for the fullback after a gain of 6. And play action, he almost got sacked again. Myles Garrett was right there, but Williams just able to avoid him. Managed to get the throw off. 3rd and 4 now. And he's going to go down again. Mason Graham. Oh, no. Mason Graham with his 4th sack of the game. But Trip Burke is injured on the play. That's not good. 2nd-year man out of Iowa. He's honestly developing quite well for us, and that's not something you want to see. Are able to force a punt, though. Lane takes a shot, and we'll start from the 25. Well, it's 3rd and 8 now. We've had a run for 2 yards and an incompletion. Get it over to Ben. Nope, that's not Ben Villa. That is Max McMillan. But it is a 1st down. Throw was a bit behind McMillan, but he was able to adjust, make the catch, and that is going to be the 2-minute warning. Up by 7 with the ball. We get the ball to start the 2nd half as well. So if we can get essentially what would be back-to-back scores here, I mean, that would be absolutely huge for us. Rashad White's going to get 4. Timeout for the Bears for an injured player. Samuel Womack, that is. He'll get looked at by the medical staff. And we're just going to take the yards with Carr. I thought about trying to push it for the 1st down, but I didn't want to risk anything, so just slide, take the, 3-ish yards. Bring up a 3rd and 2. We'll run the, okay. Usually McMillan's wide open on that. I saw Brisket crashing down. I didn't think he was going to stop. I really didn't. I just thought he would overcommit and then just run straight down towards the line of scrimmage, but evidently did not. Screenplay. DeAndre Swift cuts back. Greg Newsom with the tackle, but still a 1st down for the Bears. Okay, it's 3rd and 1 now from the 37. Williams looking to run. Burke, I went for the hit stick with him, but it didn't work. Gonna call timeout. There is 41 seconds on the clock. They're in field goal range. I'd like a chance as... Right, okay. My thinking was Sidney Brown was right there. He had no one else to cover, so he would take that. But no, he just ran away. Anyway, Bears use their final timeout, and they are going to attempt a field goal here. I kind of forgot to call a timeout on that other play. Going to bring up 3rd and 1. The kick will be good. Bears do get on the board before the half. And it's 6 seconds. I mean, we'll see if we can get anything on the return, but that'll probably be the first half. I mean, we didn't even get a chance to return it. Yeah, sure, we'll run a Hail Mary. Why not? Maybe something absurd happens. Marvin Harrison Jr., one-on-one. Couldn't make the catch. Knocked away from the DB. That will be the first half. Up in the game. Now, I don't know if we can still win the division, but if we want to, we need a Steelers win. Our loss, rather. Not a win.
This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Are they not showing us anything? Oh, that's it. Okay. That's a bit unfair. I guess we're going to be left in the dark until after this game, but for our best chance at anything, we need a win here. Okay, that didn't work very well. I tried to do read option because we never really do that with Carr, and the defensive end crashed, but then Tremaine Edmonds was right there, and I didn't want to risk a hit with Carr, so we just slid down. We'll get that inside to Marvin Harrison Jr. He takes a shot at the end, but he's able to hold on for the catch and the first down.
Let's go now.
Rice gets 4 on that RPO screen play. Bring up 3rd and 5 now. Can we get it to Rice again? We can. He's going to be short though. 4th and 1 from the 46. I'm going to go for it. We're so close to the first down marker anyway. I don't see the point in punting here. Villa's going to come in motion. Max McMillan wide open on the what was kind of a slant to the outside. He ran the route insanely well, but gets a first down for us. And White's going to lose 3. Okay, we haven't really been able to run the ball very well today. The Bears have done a good job at stopping it. Although Mike Ward ends up getting the first down on that play. I wasn't really commentating because I didn't think that was going to do anything on that play. But, I mean, I was wrong. Happily. One-on-one shot for McMillan. Almost. Jalen Johnson with a good play. McMillan's able to get hands on it, but wasn't able to reel it in. I am not going to be doing fullback dive here because that is a run for no gain incoming. Ben Villa, though, is wide open. Ben Villa trying to make it to the end zone, and he will. Ben Villa just able to get to the second level, and the safeties couldn't get over to make a play in time. That will make it an 11-point game. There is a flag that's going to be for roughing the kicker, but a good drive. 3rd and 7 now after a draw play for the Bears. From midfield, Swift in motion. Williams is going to be brought down again. 6th sack on the game for us. That is Dallas Turner. I meant to say at the start of this episode, right? He was starting to play well at the back end of this year, and there's another good play for him. Now, it's 4th and 13. It is the 4th quarter, and it does look like the Bears are going to go for it. Yeah, let's send a blitz at him. Why not? 4th and 13. Play the sticks. Just don't allow a first down. Going to go deep for Luther Burden again. That's like the 4th time they've tried it, and Greg Newsome has made a play every single time. I'm going to turn on Chew Clock, and we're just going to run the rest of this clock out. Starting from midfield, there's probably a chance that we get another score, but I think, as we get 6 yards in the run with White, I think I might just prefer to try and take this clock all the way down and get out here with a win.
60, Panther 60.
Well, never mind. We are not going to run the clock out and get out of here with a win. We got stopped on 3rd down. Going to have to punt. We'll try to pin them back deep. I considered going for 3, but, I mean, that's going to be touchback. I didn't want to risk them getting the ball at midfield and having, you know, a better chance. So, punting was the smarter thing to do. Yes, we could have maybe made it okay, right. Good hit from Ty Pace there. I mean, it is already a 2-score game, but like a 2-touchdown game. But it's fine. Defense has been playing well all day. We just need them to do that again. And there it is. Myles Garrett with another sack on the game. I think that's maybe our 8th sack on the game, and that doesn't... I genuinely think that is. I don't think I'm a Jaggers rating at this point. There is a flag on the play, though. Pass out to Swift. We'll get him to 4th down. It's a hold, though. So that is going to bring up... I'll take 3rd and 17. I think I'd rather have that than 4th and short. DJ Moore ends up getting 8 yards in the play. But it's 4th and 9. This is essentially for the game. And throw in the direction of Trip Burke. He made a hit on, I believe that was DJ Moore. And that will essentially win us the game. Okay, so it's going to bring up 4th down. Bears call their 2nd timeout. Now, I mean, the play was never really designed to get a first down. It's really just designed to force them to use a timeout. But, I mean, I was content with that, you know, in field goal range. It's now a 2-touchdown game, so we're in a good spot to still win this thing. Williams with a really weird throw there. It was a jump throw to the sideline, which was caught. Right. Yeah. They said it was a catch. We play action. Gonna go to the sideline for Colston Loveland, who gets 8. Caleb's X Factor is active. I don't know what it is. It looks like the Gambit ability, which is that AI defenders can't pick him off, but if we switch on, then it should be fine. Injury timeout for the Bears. I mean, that's not what they want at this point in the game. That'll bring up 3rd and 2. Going to be a check down to GeAndre Swift. He will get the first down at the 36. 2 minutes and counting. Obviously, it's 4-down territory for them. Although, I mean, it doesn't matter there. Although they are running the ball. The clock will stop there. We 2nd and 5 now.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 31-yard line.
It's going to be another run for the Bears. Are they okay? Do they know the situation? I mean, we don't expect it, so I guess there's that, but still. Going to go underneath to DJ Moore. He will end up only getting 9 yards in the play. I mean, they are driving, to be fair. They're saving that timeout. And they're going to go deep. Kai McKinney can't do anything. The rookie on Roma Odunze had good positioning. The Bears are going to try and go for 2 here. They are going out empty, right? So they're throwing the ball, unless they're doing like QB power or something. Try to get to, okay. Tried to get to Williams. We couldn't. And Cole Kmet on what kind of looks like a tight end screen. It was, yeah. Is going to get the 2-point conversion. Now they have to try an onside, otherwise the game is over. Johnson will recover, and that will be the game. They have a timeout, but it's no use at this point. Why? Okay, why is the computer coach telling me to run the ball? I don't know, but that's going to be the game. We will finish the regular season 11 and 6. Bears going to call a final timeout. I don't know what for. But yeah, that will be the game. Okay, so I did my math dumb, and turns out they were telling us to run the ball because there was more time. But I'm just going to kick this straight out of bounds. There's 2 seconds on the clock. Kick it. That's going to be a dot, actually, to end the half, but end the game. But we are still going to win. We were able to waste enough clock. Took a couple delay games to make sure we wasted all of it. And yeah, able to punt the ball away, not returnable with no time left. Didn't want to risk anything, and we will win this game. Mason Graham had 4.5 sacks in the day. Fuck, he had an amazing game. Mike Hall Jr. with a sack, Myles Garrett with a sack, Dallas Turner with half a sack. Huge game. That is what? 6 total sacks? No, 7. 7 total sacks in the game. Huge day from the boys up front. Mason Graham, I mean, with well-deserved skill point after that game. I'll just do Speed Rusher again, honestly. We'll just keep working on his lowest attribute. And Matt Ariza, we'll see if we can get 99 kick power on him. We don't. We get +1 to accuracy. That's up to an 85 though. So, quite good. But that will be the game. I am going to leave it here on week 18. And we are going to find out who we are playing in the wild card. And also, if the Steelers even won. So, thank you for watching. Hopefully you've enjoyed. And I will see you in the next one.